Welcome back! My name is Luyren, and this is my Stencyl resource packs tutorial series, where I explain and showcase the resource packs I have developed for use in your Stencyl games. Actor Aura and After Image Update. The particles behaviors for both my Miscellaneous and cutscene packs contains the options to stop emitting particles once a specified number of them is created. Since this is often grouped together with the Actor Aura and After Image as the special effects behaviors, I've decided to update both of those behaviors with an automatic timing feature as well. This video will only explain the new features and how it changes the behavior. For the rest, you can still reference my original video on the Miscellaneous pack. Let's get started. In the Actor Aura behavior, the Aura's attribute has a new parameter at the beginning, called Aura Timer. Here you type in the number of visual frames the Aura will stay active. Visual frames are tied to the frames per second, so at 60 FPS, the value of 60 means the Aura will stay active for 1 second. Once the time is up, the Aura is deactivated and can be called again. If a timed Aura is called again with the custom block while it is still active, the timer is reset. If you want an Aura that is not limited by time, set this value to 0. All the other parameters remain the same. There is a new attribute with an entire new set of options called Aura Cycle. Here you can set up modifiers to the Aura's scale and opacity over time, and these changes can even move between two limit values, forming cycles. Note that this controls modifiers. When these values are 0, the Aura will use its original scale and opacity settings from the Aura's attribute. You configure these cycles only for the Auras you want. Set the key to the index number of your Aura in the Aura's attribute. Its value has several parameters separated by slashes. Let's go over them. Scale speed is by how much the scale or size of the Aura will change every visual frame. Use positive numbers to start the Aura by increasing the scale, and negative numbers to decrease. Scale lower limit is the lowest value the scale modifier will go when the scale speed is negative. Once the modifier reaches this value, the scale speed will be set to positive and the Aura will start growing. Scale upper limit is the highest value the scale modifier will go when using positive scale speed. Once it reaches this value, the scale speed will be set to negative and the Aura will start shrinking. Opacity speed, opacity lower limit, and opacity upper limit are the same as the parameters described previously, except they apply to opacity instead. Reset is an optional parameter. If this Aura is active and it's called again with the custom block, by including this reset parameter, the cycle settings will all reset to 0, restarting the cycle. If you ignore this parameter, the cycle won't be changed if the Aura is called again. Note that when activating an Aura from the start, when it is not active, the cycle always starts from the initial values configured here. If you only want the limit in one direction, say you only want the Aura to grow, set both limits to the same value. Lastly, the debug boolean will show in the log viewer or game controller all the information of timed hours and their cycles. In the afterimage behavior, the afterimage settings attribute has a new parameter at the beginning, the afterimage limit. This is the amount of afterimages that will be created of this type. After that amount is created, this afterimage setting is deactivated. If an active limited afterimage is activated again with the custom block, its limit is reset. Note that the limit is the amount of afterimages created. If you have sprite priority set to true, your actor is not moving and not changing animations nor frames, it won't create new afterimages. If you set the limit to 0, you have unlimited afterimages. The rest of the parameters remain the same. Both behaviors have new hidden attributes to keep track of the limited and cycle information. The save status behavior's default values have been updated with the required attributes to save that information. This covers all the changes in the actor aura and afterimage behaviors. If your version of the behaviors don't have the changes shown here, you'll have to re-download either the Miscellaneous or cutscene packs if you want to get them. Remove the old pack and its resources from your game, then import the new version. And remember that the cutscene pack already includes all the behaviors of the Miscellaneous pack in it, so you import only one of them. I'll leave links in the description if you want to learn more about Stencyl, my itch.io page to get the resources I've made, and to my Twitter if you want updates on what I'm currently working on. Thank you so much for watching.